Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. I'd like to welcome you back to Hidayatun Nahw, and this is the 31st lesson. We are doing the remaining rules of nouns. There are 6 lessons in this, and this is the 3rd lesson, right? So we are in the remaining rules of nouns. 31st lesson, 3rd lesson in out of the 6. And then we'll start the verb and the particle. In total 56 lessons, like we know, inshallah. 31st lesson, Al-Fasl Thalith, At-Tadkir wa Ta'nith. The masculine and the feminine. Al-Ismu imma mudhakkarun wa imma mu'annathun. The noun is either masculine or just feminine. We know this, right? وَالْمُؤَنَّثُ مَا فِيهِ عَلَامَةُ التَّانِيثِ لَفْظًا أَوْ تَقْدِيرًا. And what is mu'annath? مَا فِيهِ, in which there is a sign. لفظاً أو تقديراً. You can see a sign لفظاً, يعني you can actually see it, or تقديراً, you estimate it. والمذكر بخلافه, and in masculine, obviously it's opposite to it. وعلامة التانيث, and what are the signs of female? التاء. Right, التاء is the sign of female. نحو فاطمة. نحو فاطمة تا, he made it majrur because of نحو. But anyways, فاطمة too. This one ta is a sign. الألف المقصورة نحو حبلى. حبلى is also, what do you call, a sign, a feminine sign. ألف مقصورة, حبلى, pregnant. الألف الممدودة, that is ألف, after that there's a hamza, extra ألف. حمراء, red. صفواء, صفواء, something clean, yeah, pure. You could say صفواء. ولا يقدر من علامة التانيث إلا التاء. So will you estimate any of these 2 signs? No. I mean, the alif maqsura and alif mamduda, you cannot estimate them. You can only estimate the ta, he says. ودليل كون التاء مقدرة هو رجوعها في التصغير. And the evidence of ta being estimated is its return to its diminutive form. Like when you make it feminine or diminutive, tasghir, the ta comes back. Like for example, shamsun is a sun. But if you want to make a small sun, the ta comes back. You'll say Shumaisa, right? It's not Shumais, it's just Shumaisa, Fu'aila. Now, so you know that it's estimated, ta is estimated, so that's why sun is feminine. For example, Ardun is land. Uraydah, the ta comes back. So we are estimating the ta here. Darun, a house. Why is it feminine? Because when you make it diminutive, Duwayrah, the alif changes into waw, it becomes Duwayrah. A small house. والمؤنث إما حقيقي, مؤنث, it could be either actual, حقيقي, وهو ما كان بإزائه ذكر في الحيوان. إزاء يعني opposite. So now he's talking about that مؤنث can be actual feminine. And how do you know it's real feminine? Is you should have a male counterpart to it in real life, in animals, في الحيوان. كامرأة, like woman. There's a man and there's a woman. وناقة, and she camel. So there's a male camel, جمل. Right? وإلا فهو مجازي, or it is majazi, figurative, right? Something which does not have a male. It's just female in the language. بخلاف الحقيقي نحو ظلمة, darkness. So there's no male darkness and there's no female darkness. No, this is just ظلمة. It's feminine. عين, a spring, he means here. Or we could say is also with duals, that's why it's feminine. But these are feminine. There's no male spring and female spring. وقد عرفت أحكام الفعل إذا أسند إلى المؤنث فلا نعيده. You know about the rulings of the verbs when you make the conjugation, so we'll not repeat it here. So you should know, is it مؤنث حقيقي or مؤنث غير حقيقي or مجازي. So that's what he's taught us here in this small lesson, male and female, because he's repeated it so many times. He's summarizing maybe that there are 3 signs of female: ta, alif maqsura, alif mamduda, and ta is it comes back when there is diminutive. Then we have duals. الفصل الرابع, the dual. المثنى, dual, ani, كتاباني. So المثنى اسم ألحق بآخره ألف أو ياء مفتوحا ما قبلها. So ani or aini. So you can have an alif nun or a ya nun. And the condition is it should be fatha before it. So it should be kitabani. Ba should have a fatha. Because if it doesn't have kitabaini, it's not kitabin. Yeah? Wa nunun maksura. And it cannot be ana or anu. No. It should be nun maksura. Ani, aini. ليدل على مفردين اتفقا لفظا ومعنى. to indicate what? ليدل على مفردين, two things coming together. And in love, like you can see the word, and in meaning also, like two men, رجلان رفعا ورجلين نصبا, and رجلين accusative genitive, وجرا also. هذا في الصحيح. This is the sound noun. صحيح يعني there's no this thing, there's no wow or ya in that. So ani, aini, yeah, like we know. أما في المقصور. Now how do you make for مقصور? Like Musa or Hubla or Alif مقصورة, no? All of these which ends in a sound. فإن كان الألف منقلبا عن الواو في الثلاثي, and this comes in صرف. So we've done in تحذيب محاضرات في علم الصرف about how do you make duals like مستشفى. So you have to see now, if the alif is changed from واو في الثلاثي in the three letters, رد إلى أصله, you have to bring back the واو, right? For example, عصا, you write with the ya alif مقصورة, no? But when you make it two, well, you have to ask, is this original واو or not, right? So yes. So if it is yes, you'll bring back, you know, عصواني, two sticks. في عصا. وإن كان منقلبا عن يا, if it is converted from ya, أو عن واو في الأكثر من الثلاثي, or it is from واو for more than three letters, أو لم يكن منقلبا عن شيء, or it is not converted at all, يقلب يا, and it will be changed into a ya. Right? So only in one situation you will bring back the واو. Like when it's three letters, like three root letters, asa, wa, asa, 1, 2, 3, and it comes from a واو. So you'll come bring back the واو. But if it's something else, like واو for more than three, or converted from ya, or it's not changed at all, it's the same, it'll be changed into a ya. نحو رحياني, to handle. Raha is a handmill, you found something, or raha. Malhayani, two places of amusement, malha. So raha is three letters, raha and ya. That is alif maqsura, but it's actually ya. So you'll make it rahayani. Malha is 1, 2, 3, 4th. Malha. It actually comes from laha yalhu. It's a wow. So why are we not bringing the wow? Because the fourth malhayani. And hubara, bastards, a bird. So it will become hubarayani. It's not converted at all. It's a ya. So hubarayani, a bird, two birds. That is for maqsoor. So these are the rules. We just summarize the rule. Actually, we need a lot of exercise to actually understand this, but it's fine. وأما الاسم الممدود. As for اسم الممدود, فإن كانت همزته أصلية. If its hamza is original. اسم الممدود يعني O sound. Now we have to look. If its hamza is original. نحو قراء. It should be with a dhamma actually. قراء. قراء. قراء, if you go back to the verb, it's قرأ يقرأ, to read, right? قراء. So it's actually hamza. So if you want to say two readers, two reciters, or two groups of reciters maybe. So how do you make it duals? You keep the hamza because it's original, no? قرآني. قرآني. وإن كانت للتأنيث تقلب واوا. And if the hamza is for feminine, it will change into واو. نحو حمراء. So حمراء, you have the three root letters, ha, mim, ra, and then after that you have the alif mamduda, which is extra hamza for feminine. So, well, because it's an extra, you change it into a واو. وإن كانت بدلا من الواو أو ياء من الأصل جاز فيه الوجهان. Now, if it is converted hamza from واو or ya, you have two ways. نحو, you can say, you can bring back the واو, كساواني أو كساءاني, two garments, كساءاني. You can keep it hamza, or you can bring back the واو, or رداواني or رداءاني, two cloaks. So you can notice here we're not bringing the ya. So the hamza will be converted into wow, right? So this is the rule for alif mamduda. The next thing which you have to know is ويجب حذف نون التثنية عند الإضافة. At the time of إضافة, the noon drops. Like for example, جاء غلاما زيد. The two غلامs of Zaid had come, no? Servants of Zaid. وتحذف تاء التانيث في الخصية والألية والألية خاصة. So there are some words like خصية, like testicles, and aliyah, these are the buttocks. So you'll delete it, or now the ta is deleted. The ta is deleted because they come in pairs. So you can say خصياني وألياني. لأنهما متلازمان, because they are together. فكأنهما ثنية شيء واحد لا زوج. It's as if they are doubling of one thing, not pairs. It's just like one thing, treated like a couple. وإذا أريد إضافة المثنى إلى المثنى, but when you have to do duals to duals, you want to make مضاف مضاف إليه, يعبر عن الأول بلفظ الجمع. You will do it what? يعبر عن الأول بلفظ الجمع. The first one will be taken as the plural. كقوله تعالى والسارق والسارقة فاقطعوا أيديهما. So أيدي is plural, it's not duals. يداهما or يديهما is not used. Right? So the first part, because you're duals to duals, cut both of the hands. وذلك لكراهة اجتماع التثنيتين, because of two duals, it is dislike. فيما يكون اتصالهما لفظا ومعنى, because both of them are in agreement, لفظا in word level as well as in meaning. So because of that, both are duals, so they dislike that. So you have to use the first one, the first part, as plurals, although it is dual, to make them مضاف and مضاف إليه. الخلاصة: الاسم المؤنث ما فيه علامة التانيث لفظا أو تقديرا. This is just the revision. There's علامة التانيث, word level, that you can see it or you can estimate it. ويشار إليه بهذه, and it will be pointed out with هذه, like هذه سيارة, this is a car. والمذكر ما هو بخلافه, and masculine is something which is opposite. ويشار إليه بهذا. الاسم المثنى اسم ألحق بآخره ألف والنون مكسورة. Duals is what? You have ألف النون مكسورة بتكسرة, أو يا والنون مكسورة ويفتح ما قبل الياء للفرق بينه وبين الجمع. And يفتح, it will be given a fatha so that it can be separated between it and between the plural. ويجب حذف النون التثنية عند الإضافة, and the حذف النون is deleted at the time of إضافة. So these are the questions. ما هو الاسم المذكر؟ مثل له. أعرف الاسم المؤنث وعدد أقسامه. مثل له. ما هو المثنى؟ what is the feminine or dual؟ أذكر له أمثلة. mention for them examples. كيف يثنى المقصور الثلاثي الذي ألفه منقلبة عن واو؟ مثل ذلك. متى تثبت الهمزة في المثنى الممدود؟ كيف يثنى المقصور الذي ألفه منقلبة عن ياء؟ How is it converted? So these are all questions which we can go back to the lesson and answer from them. إذا كان في الأكثر من الثلاثي, if it's more than 3 letters, what do we do? وضح ذلك. كيف يعبر عن المثنى إذا أضيف إلى المثنى? When duals to duals, how do you make the first one plural? استخرج المفرد والمثنى والجمع والمذكر والمؤنث من الجمل التالية. Singular, plural, duals, plurals, male, female from the following. جاء الولدان من المدرسة. ولدان duals. The 2 boys came from the school. رأيت الطفلين في ساحة الدار. I saw the 2 children in the house courtyard. ساحة, courtyard. This is also dual. هذا طالب ذكي مفرد. This is an intelligent student. الفتاة تساعد أمها. فتاة singular. The girl helps her mother. الأبوان يربيان أولادهما. The parents duals. They يربيان is also dual anyways. أولادهما, they upbring their children. والوالدات يرضعن أولادهن حولين كاملين. And the mothers يرضعن, أرضع يرضع, they suckle their children for 2 years. So 2 years is حولين كاملين is what? Is duals. ذهب طلحة للسوق. طلحة مفرد. What's the طلحة went to the market. ثن الأسماء الآتية. Make duals of the following. حمراء. So first, these are all, you have to know the rules. So حمراء, we'll go back to the rule, right? حمراء is, this is mamdud. So what was the rule of mamdud he gave? Right? Mamdud, if it is original, we'll keep it original. If it is for feminine, we'll change into a waw. Or if it is waw or ya, you can do both. Right? So for mamdud, that's the rule. So hamra, this is for feminine. So we say 2 female red ones, we say hamrawani, because it's original. I mean, it's for feminine, no? Khadra'u, khadrawani, same thing, which converted into waw by, because this is for feminine. Bina'un. Bina'un. Now this hamza is actually from bana yabni. If you go back to the verb, it's a ya. Now it's converted Hamza. So converted, they can do two ways. You can keep it Hamza. You can say bina'ani, two buildings, or you can convert it into a wow, bina, or you can bring back the ya, binayani, binayani. So kisawani, or we can bring it wow. Not both of them will be converted. That's what binawani is, not yani. Binawani. Sahra'u, sahrawani, feminine. Halwa, halwaani, something sweet maybe. Halwawani. Mustafa. Now this is more than 3 letters. More than 3 letters. So because if it's 3 letters, asa, asavani, you'll convert it to wa, it's a wow. But if it's a ya or anything else, you'll change into ya itself. So Mustafayani, 2 Mustafas. Sughra, again 4th letter. Sughrayani, small, too small. Thana'un. So we don't know. Is this Thana'un? Is this Hamza original or not? So we have to look at the dictionary now. So in the dictionary, you have to search for both Thana'un and as well as Thana'un. You have to search for tha, nun, ya, because you don't know, right? So you will write it as what? Tha, nun, waw, which is not there. So it's tha, nun, ya, from thana, yatni, to double fold up. Also to praise. Thana'un, Lord someone. So this is a ya. So you can do 2 ways. Thana'ani, 2 praises. Or Thana'wani. Anyways, it doesn't matter, no? Convert it. It will be converted into wow. Adib ma yati give Arab man humani la yashba'an talib ilmi talib mal. 2 people are never fulfilled. The one who's seeker of knowledge and the one who is seeker of wealth. Ihima aynani tajriyan. In it, 2 rivers which are flowing. So duals, no? Halaka fiyya rajulani. 2 people are destroyed in me. Muhibbu ghalin wa mubghid ghalin. The one who loves and excessive, and mubghid hates and qalin. I don't know what qalin. Qalin is also hateful, malicious, malevolent. It comes from qala yaqlu. Qala yaqli supra, qala yaqlu is to hate. Fil bayti sahatun khadra. In the house there's a green courtyard. Man tasawa yawmahu fahuwa maghbun. And this is like a proverb. Whose 2 days are equal, وَهُوَ مَقْبُونٌ, he's surely in loss. مَنْ تَسَاوَ يَوْمَهُ. That means every day you should grow. مَقْبُونٌ means he's lost or he's cheated himself. So every day you should keep growing. So if you don't do that, if your both days are equal, then you are in a loss, in a state of loss. So you can do the Arab duals. Inshallah, we'll do 32nd lesson in our next class. This is about plurals. Barakallahu feekum, Jazakallahu Khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.